Want to get this show ad-free? Head to dailytechnewsshow.com/subscribe to find out how.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. Just ask the Capital One bank guy. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. He'd also tell you that this podcast is his favorite podcast, too. Ah, really? Thanks, Capital One bank guy. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast hyperscaler for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run any workload for less. Compared with other clouds, OCI costs up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Try OCI for free at oracle.com/tech-headlines. oracle.com/tech-headlines.
These are the Daily Tech Headlines for Thursday, July 10th, 2025. I'm Rob Dunwood. YouTube is set to update its monetization policies on July 15th to combat inauthentic content, particularly repetitive and mass-produced videos often aided by AI. While the specific policy language is still pending, the company emphasizes its long-standing requirement for original and authentic content, aiming to clarify what inauthentic means in the current landscape. Ruomong Pang, former head of Apple's foundational models team, has been poached by Meta, with reports indicating a compensation package exceeding $200 million over several years. This significant sum is reportedly consistent with other high-profile hires for Meta's Superintelligence Labs team, which includes notable figures such as Nat Friedman, Alexander Wang, and Daniel Gross. Major League Baseball will introduce a robot umpire challenge system at the All-Star Game on July 15th, allowing teams two opportunities to challenge human umpire calls using an automated ball strike system. The system, which has been used in spring training, will serve as a backup to human judgment. A pitcher, catcher, or hitter can initiate a challenge immediately after a pitch by tapping their hat or helmet. If the ABS system confirms the human umpire's call, the challenge fails. Otherwise, the team can accept the new ruling. SoundSlice, a sheet music platform, recently developed a new feature in response to ChatGPT's erroneous claims that the service supported ASCII tablature, a text-based guitar notation format. This incident may be the first instance of a business creating functionality directly due to an AI model's confabulation. Typically, SoundSlice digitizes sheet music from photos or PDFs, syncing the notation with audio or video recordings, allowing musicians to visualize the music as it plays. The platform also offers tools for slowing down playback and practicing challenging sections. OpenAI has finalized its approximately $6.5 billion acquisition of I.O., a hardware startup co-founded by Johnny Ive, now referred to as I.O. Products, Inc. The initial blog post announcing the acquisition was temporarily removed from OpenAI's website due to a trademark lawsuit from I.O., spelled I-Y-O, a hearing device startup. The post has since been reinstated with the clarification, quote, "We're thrilled to share that the I.O. Products, Inc. team has officially merged with OpenAI. Johnny Ive and Loveform remain independent and have assumed deep design and creative responsibilities across OpenAI," end quote. Perplexity has launched Comet, its first AI-powered web browser, aiming to challenge Google search. Available initially to Perplexity's Max subscribers and waitlist invitees, Comet features Perplexity's AI search engine as its default, providing AI-generated summaries of search results. Additionally, Comet includes Comet Assistant, a new AI agent designed to automate routine tasks such as summarizing emails and calendar events, managing tabs, and navigating web pages. Users can interact with Comet Assistant via a sidecar that allows the AI to interpret the current web page and answer related questions. In other chatbot-related browser news, OpenAI is reportedly preparing to launch its own web browser in the coming weeks, aiming to integrate its services more deeply into users' lives. This browser, which is said to be part of the broader strategy that includes a push into hardware, is expected to feature a built-in ChatGPT-style chatbot. Additionally, the company reportedly intends to use the browser to gather more user data, a tactic that has proven successful for Google's Chrome. The browser is also anticipated to include agentic AI features such as Operator, designed to perform actions like booking reservations on a user's behalf with direct access to web browsing data, potentially facilitating these capabilities. Google has announced the second cohort of its AI Academy, American Infrastructure Academy, a 4-month virtual program designed to support seed to Series A stage companies utilizing AI to address challenges in cybersecurity, education, and transportation. The program offers equity-free support, leadership coaching, and sales training, culminating in an in-person summit at Google for selected founders. Companies were chosen based on competitive criteria, including having at least 6 months of financial runway and demonstrated traction following an application period from late April to mid-May. And finally, Woohoo, a restaurant opening in September in central Dubai near the Burj Khalifa, aims to offer dining in the future where dinner comes with a side of source code. While humans will assemble the food for now, everything else, including the menu, ambiance, and service, will be designed by Chef Ayman, a culinary large language model. Chef Ayman, a blend of AI and man, is trained on decades of food science research, molecular composition data, and over 1,000 global recipes, according to Amit Otin-Kakur, a Woohoo founder. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. And if you enjoy the show, remember to tell a friend to check us out. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. Just ask the Capital One bank guy. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. He'd also tell you that this podcast is his favorite podcast, too. Ah, really? Thanks, Capital One bank guy. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.